Hey guys, Pharaoh Knight here, bringing you episode 27 of our Colony Survivor playthrough. In the last episode, we didn't do anything really that exciting, just did some more prep work and getting ready for the next step. And what is that next step, you might be asking? Well, it's the quest to 1,000 colonists. And that's what we're going to start today. And we're going to slowly increment all the way up until we hit that magic number and see if we can stabilize the colony at that time. Now, going back to what we did last episode, we dug out a bunch of areas for us to build in, one of which is right here for our food production. So we're going to get that going. We also dug out down below at the defenses for the barracks, and we also did the second tier for our defenses. So first of all, we're going to start with the food area here. Now you can see I've had our diggers go and dig out some areas for us as well. One block down. This will allow us to put in the dirt. Now, I've been debating on whether or not I want to punch holes in the roof so that light comes down. I think that would look really cool. So I might do that as well. But for starters, we're going to get our builder out. And there is one digger that's still working. We're going to get our builders out because I don't think we've ever actually used them. At least not on camera. So we're going to see if we can just set up some build areas here, and our guys will put in the dirt for us while we jump over to another task. So builders, you pretty much just select what what block you want them to use, select your area, and put up the construction area. It's pretty much the exact same as the diggers. The only difference is that the builders will build an entire solid block. So if you're wanting them to build you a house, you're going to have to dig out the inside. So just keep that in mind. Alright, I'm going to finish setting these up, and I'll be right back. One other thing I should mention about builders is that if you do have something like this set up, you can actually just go and set up one massive area here, like so, and they will put the block that you have chosen in it without you having to do each one individually. So just another little tip that you can use. So while the builders are taking care of our food, I've come over and built up our barracks here. So I've done one half here. Again, you try to make things look nice by alternating color schemes or some other such thing, but really if it's going underneath the bed, it doesn't matter because you'll never see it anyway. So that's sad in a way. So still fine-tuning a few things, threw in some bushes, and we're going to have a grocery store in here so that our guys won't have to run all the way back just to get food. They'll just be able to pop in, grab food, and go back out. So that should help. And I got to clean this up too, change this out, and then we'll have to get the craftsman set up because we're going to have a huge draw on our iron and gunpowder. So we'll get ready for that too. So this is the area that we're going to expand out with. So we are going to expand the building area or our workshop area into here, put a divider up right here, and have some more beds over here for our workers as well. I think that will work quite nicely. That should help for quite a while. We shouldn't have to expand again for craftsmen, and hopefully we can put enough beds in this area to get up to 1,000. Now, right when I said that, there's no way that's going to be enough. We're going to have to do more. Area now looks to be set up for the most part, which is great. We've got 2 in reserve here. We've got 1 there and 1 here. And we can always dig out some more in the future. So, I've been keeping an eye on our items, and you can see that we're low on cabbages. So we'll be upping our cabbage production. We're also very low on raw fish, so we'll be fixing that as well. And what else can we do for food here? We're going to need more honey. I can tell that this is being supplied by the colonies right now. Same with the wood. But let's focus on food for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up 4 cabbage fields in the back. Then I'm going to go for 4 wheat fields here. And then we'll have to see how that looks and deviate these last 4 appropriately. I'm just trying to think too. Should we do barley if we can get more chicken? Should be fine. Also looks like we're getting low on olive No, it's just that we don't have enough grinders. Okay, let's get started. And there it is set up. So we got the 4 cabbage in the back and the 4 wheat in the front. This is just alternating orange and white lights. And then this ones between, in here, these are just normal lanterns, just to kind of give a warm glow in here, because these plants really won't see the sun very often. So I figured we'd simulate that in there. Now I have set up 2 foresters over there, so hopefully they can get started in a bit. I am holding off on recruiting the colonists just this second. The reason for that is because I want our builders and diggers and all those construction jobs, once they're done, those guys will just assign themselves to a new spot. And I want that to happen first so I can see exactly how many guys we have just building, and they can go right into their jobs. So, and it does look like they are slowly making progress in here. So this is set up now for our production. So on this side, we're going to have our anvils and bloomeries, because I know those are going to be in short supply in a bit. And on this side will be anything else. So our gunsmiths and anything that is not going to be with an open flame. Now I am going to put in some more stoves, some more bakeries, and grinders obviously are important, but we will do that in a bit. Alright, so things are mostly set up now. We've got some more food production, we got some more wood coming in. We are going to need to up our honey and fish production, but that should be okay. We'll be able to get to that, not a problem. And our workshop area now has beds, it's got the floor in it. I think it's time that we start moving up towards 250. That's our first mini goal, and we're going to aim for that by the end of this episode. So, with further ado, I have put down 3 day and 3 night crossbow guards here to help us out a bit, and we're going to jump into it. Now, I'm not going to worry about happiness for a while because we are producing so much food. We'll have to see how much this dents it. So at 17, we don't even see it. No, we saw a 3,000 or 300,000 change there. So we will keep an eye on it. But this is a good start. We're moving up. All right, 232. All right, so we're up here on the second tier. And we've got 2 more matchlock for day and night going in. So far, things seem to be going okay. We're going to have to really keep an eye on our supply of ores, on ingots, and if our current amount of guys on anvils are able to hold the line. So it'll be really interesting to see. This is going to be a logistical nightmare. Alright, so let's get the next 13. We are 5 away. So let's make sure that everything's still holding steady. You know, I never noticed this before. So I guess that's a thing. If you're ever curious as to how I build things in the middle of zombies, you just run out to a certain point, get a too high high stack, and then just parkour all the way over to where you need to be. Why am I out here? Well, I want these guys to come a lot closer to that section, so instead of running this inner circuit, so I'm gonna just build up a little wall here, and that way they should. Oh, I've done something wrong. Yeah, I knew it. Nice try, guys. As soon as I saw you guys coming, I knew I screwed up somewhere. Oh, speaking about screwing up, it's all good. It's all good. Actually, that's bad. Yeah. There we go. All better. Let those guys go down, and we'll do that. There we go. And pop that off. Anyways, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna build this out and make something happen here. All right, so this should be it. Oh, I'm 1 short. No big deal. So I did notice that they were starting to get a little close in. We're going to need the guards anyways, and this just gives us a little bit more reason to see what our current setup can do. Oop, I've picked the wrong one there. I want another crossbow. Another 2 crossbows. And just like that, 250 colonists have been achieved. Achievement unlocked. More. Yes, we will be doing even more later on. So that should seal the deal for the guards for a little bit. Now let's just make sure that everything is holding steady. But that, I think, is where we're going to end today's episode. So part 1 for our quest to 1,000, we have reached 250, and we have finally finished with our setup preparations. So hopefully now, assuming that everything is holding stable here, and hopefully cabbage can start coming back up, we can progress up to 500 in our next episode. Well, guys, I've been Feral Knight. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do leave a like, subscribe, and comment. It really does help me out. And I'll see you guys on the next one.